Oh, shit. Somebody about to show up in a second. Says 11. I see nobody. Hold on. There we go. There we go. So, hopefully, this didn't mess up the phone like it did last week. I got a call last week during the live stream, and apparently it messed up the whole damn thing. So hopefully it doesn't do that today. So what Super Micah J? Damn, y'all coming in here fast. Super Micah J, Reloaded 614, Main A, A Better Me, Melanated Brown, Wallace Wayne, what up, Cuz I, King Bay Boy, Kufu Osar, Mrs. B, Miss Cherry, the Is Clay, what is that? The IZ Clay? I don't know. Nazarene X, Hood Politics Entertainment, Emmanuel Townsend, what up, brother L. Wise, Victor Scott, Mr. Mazie or Mazee, Tracy S, Aunt Mo, DJ Sherm, I got you. David Jones, Courtney Dockery, Theo, what was that? Theon, girl, man, y'all got these names. Theon Lemmy, Theon Lemmy, I hope I got it. Joseph McClendon, Denzel Shabazz, Joshua Harmon. What up? I'm moving some people around. Who I got? Kimberly Bell, what up, girl? James Sillard, Jimmy the Melanated Militant, Mastermind. What up, Jimmy? Just became a Know Your Rights Foundation volunteer. What up? Mortal Creations Entertainment, Michael Johnson, Aaron Wilson, Johnny West, Chuck Taylor. What goes around comes around. Damn sure right. Empress Raguba, Rod McDaniel, Re-Educated OG, that's what's up. Namaya Yisrael, Red Mac, 100 Rotten Podcast, 100% Rotten Podcast. Christopher Perkins, what up, everybody? What's cracking to the people? Did I get you Sacred Wheel and Queen Tab? What's cracking? I think I got it. I think I got most everybody in there. If I didn't get you, my bad. What's up, y'all? Happy Saturn's Day, as we always do. Happy Saturn's Day to the people. Oh, man. The world is tripping, y'all. God damn. It's getting crazier and crazier every week. Come try to give you all this damn information. Every time I turn around, there's some crazy new shit popping off. It's like, God damn. And it's forced. It's on purpose. This is not organic, which is why it's so messed up. You can see it being pushed from all over the place, but people don't know that it's being pushed. People don't know it's being pushed, so they just fall right in line and go along with the get-go. So, real quick, y'all, so just so y'all know, YouTube took down one of my videos again. Man, YouTube is tripping. So, if somebody has it, you can let me know if you got the video. They went back 3.5 years. They went back 3.5 years to, I think it was like April of 2020. Damn, that's almost 4 years. So April of 2020 is when that was like the second month, or so the Pandeezy happened in what? March of 2020. And then April of 2020, I think like that's when Chadwick Boseman had passed. So in that one, I was talking about the Pandeezy that had just kicked off and Chadwick Boseman. So if you got that one, I think it was Peace to Chadwick Boseman, I think was on the title or something like that. So if y'all got that video, somebody get that video, let me know. Because they went back 3.5 damn years. That's some crazy shit. 3.5 years? Come on, man. You're full of shit, man. So, police stop law packages. You order the police stop law packages. I sent it out. Gone. That was the deal you got. People who ordered for the last weekend, I gave you the deal. You got the 5 cards. Y'all are hilarious. Why niggas are, why are y'all so damn funny, man? I specifically said it was only for Saturday and Sunday at 12:01. I didn't say if it was 12:01 East Coast or West Coast, but it was West Coast because I'm in LA. But it was 12:01 West Coast time, AM. That's when I cut it off. Why was y'all on Monday morning? On Monday morning, y'all sit up here trying to pull in sales or sending emails that can I still get the deal? No. I said last week was weekend. So you're lucky though, because it is winter solstice time. It is the winter solstice. So on the 21st. So for the winter solstice, I will be giving the deal. So you're welcome. Anybody else who wants to get the Great Book of Melanin Research, if you get the hard copy, Great Book of Melanin Research at realnagas.com. I'm going to give you the 5 flashcard package. This is the solstice celebration deal that we have going right now. So it stops on the 21st. That's when the solstice. That's the day of the solstice, the 21st. So I'm going to do this from today until the 21st. I think that's Thursday because I'm going to go mail them Friday. So if you don't get it in by the 21st, which is New Year's, which you should be celebrating, so you should know when the 21st is. If you don't get it in by Thursday, you don't get the deal. But if you do, boom, you get the whole police stop law package. That includes the books and the cards, all of the cards, the car package that you hold in your car, all of that. You'll get all of that for free if you order the Great Book of Melanin Research, the hard copy, plus I'm going to give you the 5 flashcard deal, all right? So again, that's only till the solstice celebration. So hope you guys have some good solstice celebrations that you're going to do. You know, we'll talk about it for a second, which solstice celebrations you can do. But anybody who else if you want to join the Know Your Rights Foundation, you want to join the Know Your Rights Academy and learn the law for free, make sure you get over to kyrf.org. Again, that's kyrf.org, stands for Know Your Rights Foundation, and sign up. Just fill out just fill out the application. Then we'll send you back a questionnaire. Please make sure you fill out the questionnaire because we need to know who you are. Make sure that you ain't the popo, you ain't an agent trying to infiltrate, which we know some of y'all niggas are. We got an eye on you too. We got an eye on a couple of y'all, so just make sure we all know. But got to make sure that y'all ain't no damn agents trying to creep up in here. But no, I'm just kidding. We just need to know who you are so we're familiar with you. Make sure that, you're in this for the right reasons. And then once you fill out that questionnaire, you send it back, and then we'll give you an interview date. So make sure that you do the second part, which is after you fill out on the website, after you fill out the form and you get the questionnaire, please make sure you send that back to where it says on the email. All right, so we can get to you and make sure you get in here and you can become a volunteer. Learn your rights for free, and boom, get one of these beautiful certifications right here, baby, so that you get out there and start smacking the popo up when they try to violate your rights. Only when they try to violate your rights. But when they do, that's when you show off your kung fu. Like, hey, hey, buddy, you got reasonable suspicion? Huh? They hate to hear that too, tell you right now. They hate to hear, do you have reasonable, articulable suspicion? Or the short term, RAS. If you say you got RAS, first of all, when you say do you have RAS, they know you're not a regular person, because most people don't even know what reasonable suspicion is, reasonable articulable suspicion is, then let alone do they put it in the abbreviation. So make sure when you popo roll up on you and you don't know if if you think they're violating your constitutional rights, do you have RAS? Reasonable articulable suspicion. Then we'll see how they act. But if you get over to Know Your Rights Foundation and learn your law and learn the rights, you can You don't got to worry about anything. You'll know that you will know everything that you have to know when you get into that situation. And you have a whole organization at your back. That's the whole main thing. We're trying to build up a law army in here, y'all. A law army. Y'all don't understand what's coming on. There's some they created some new shit called lawfare. Not warfare, lawfare. Now they've been using it a long time, especially if you melanated, you know you've been in the court system. They've been using lawfare against us for the longest time. But that's only because we didn't know the law. But for even people who know the law right now, for people who kind of know the law right now, they're trying to smash on them or who think they know the law. So we need an army of people who know the law right now behind us for this new phase of the world that they're trying to push out right now. So get your ass on over to Know Your Rights Foundation and sign up. All right, then everybody make sure also you hook up the homie Timmy Tight Top. Go to ouijuice.com. That's OUIjuice.com. Get some of these beautiful, delectable juices. Somebody put in the chat last week, we were going through and whatever topic we were talking about. They said, I hate to be off, this is off topic, but that baby I'm a star, that We Juice baby I'm a star is off the chain. So that's a damn direct, that's a direct testimonial right there. Shout out to the cat who said, baby, I'm a star. But this right here, this is the detox. This is the ABC cleanser with the beets. Get your blood cleanse going right here. This is apple, kale, celery, cucumber, and beets. Woo. Get that blood cleanse going. And it's that Be Fearless. This is the dessert drink to me. This is one of these dessert drinks. Apple, pear, lemon, ginger, cayenne pepper for a little kick. You know, cayenne pepper is also a blood cleanser. And then we got the best one in the land. That's the surprisingly sweet with the grapefruit, cantaloupe, and pear. That's all you need. You don't need more than that. I tell you, you don't need more than that. Get that weed juice. OUIjuice.com. Make sure you hit 5 off juice. That's the number 5 off juice, and he will hook you up. All right. Also, people on the Patreon, if you want to get over and you want to learn your rights, you want to learn how to change your status, keep one foot in the system and one foot out of the system, learn how to contract with the corporation, the corporate United States government, or what they call the United States of America, Inc., INC. If you want to know how to do that, make sure you get over to patreon.com/realnoggers and sign up to one of the status classes at the highest level. I'll give you the paperwork. Give it to you for free. We're building this law army for real. So I need more people who know the law than I need your money. So if you're able to explain the paperwork, I give it to you for free at the highest level. But also, if you sign up to any one of the levels, you can sign up to the Police Stop Law class level because we hold 4 classes a month. Every Sunday we hold a class, so make sure you get over here. And so if you don't necessarily want to sign up to the Know Your Rights Foundation, which you should, but if you don't want to do that, you can go and sign up to Patreon and still join the Police Stop Law classes, all right? So make sure we get out here and we're doing what we're supposed to do. We got to get this knowledge because the next phase that we're going to go to is going to be, excuse me, it's going to be sky's the limit once we know the law. All right, guys. So I want to really quick make the winter solstice. I want to make sure you guys on the winter solstice do your rituals. You should be on this. If you've been watching this channel, we've been talking about this for pretty much since I've been on here, but you know, definitely for at least the last 4 to 5 years, we've been on it every one. So make sure you do your rituals. This is when the sun drops down to 0 degrees Capricorn, and so this is when we start everything all over, right? When it's 0 degrees, 0, bam, starting from this, boom, starting fresh. So whatever you want for this year to come out, because this is when the sun starts to move back above the northern hemisphere. So right now it drops down to the southern ecliptic, the southern, what they call, dies on the cross, the southern cross. Remember, that's on the 21st, stays there for 3 days. Then it starts to move or ascend or rise from the dead and move above the northern plane, right? That's where you get all the astrology or the Jesus and died and on the cross and all that stuff, right? So that's our stuff though, because we are tuned into the universe. We use those powers We use that to empower us. So we need to get back on that, because if we see all the shit that's going on right now, god damn, we need to jump back on this shit. Conceptual Elixirs, thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Oh, absolutely, man. You gotta make sure you, next time you put on your label, make sure you put what's in the drink, because a lot of people wanted to know. I can't tell them. You know what I'm talking about? I don't remember. I'm on my cleanse, so I can't tell them. But make sure you let them know what's in the drink, 'cause that shit look delicious. But yeah. So we need to get back on our spiritual, our being in tune and in harmony with the universe, especially with our galaxy. So they're already doing it. They're already doing it, which is why they do that. They do the owl ritual every year, the doll care up in the Bohemian Grove. They do that every year to try to throw off their karma every goddamn year, which is why they able to do all this fuck shit in the world and nothing happens to them. They working hardcore magical rituals. Did y'all see the video of the dude who snuck into the Bohemian Grove? Did y'all see that video? That's crazy. The homie, shout out to the homie Setu. He sent me the video. This kid, about 26, 25, 26, he stuck into the Bohemian Grove at night. But nobody was there. It wasn't, there was no ceremony or anything going on. It's just, he went there because the ceremonies happen in July. I think it's July 15th is when it starts to go down, right in the middle of the summer, right? So it wasn't nothing up there. So he took it. It was dark. He had the flashlight. He was in the Bohemian Grove. He was right at the owl. Then there was another altar with an owl on top of the altar. And then he went into the owl. He went under the owl room, and they had like a speaker. So when in the ritual, they speak, and the owl is supposed to be speaking to you. Yeah, Alex Jones was the one who exposed it. But this little kid, he ain't kid, he's 26. But this young kid, he a kid to me. But so this young dude, he went in there and he saw everything. So the speaker, so the video, if you've seen the Alex Jones video, the owl is supposed to be speaking. And it's telling them, and the owl is called Care, and they sacrifice their cares to the owl, which is really Moloch, right? So, and then they got a little baby, they got a little image of a baby and shit that they supposed to be sacrificing and shit. So the owl starts to speak, and and it says the little ritual, who comes here, and blah blah blah, and all that, right? And so when homeboy went under the owl, you could see the mic, you could see the whole sound system that they were using. So I'm like, oh shit. So you can see the whole sound system they're using. And he got everything in there. Now, nobody was there. So, but it was like, when he went under there, though, there was like wooden rooms and door, like, it's old as shit. So, but there was like underground passage here, man, all kind of shit. So that nigga didn't die. I don't know how that nigga didn't die. How the hell did that nigga not die? They don't got no cameras over there? Like, goddamn. But let's get back on our ritual stuff. So again, whatever you want in your life, this is the ritual that I do. You can make up your own. Everybody, this is your God. You can do whatever you want to do. It's just putting the mental energy out into the universe so that the universe knows what you want. You don't have to do it in any other person's way. However, if you want a blueprint, again, you write down what you want the universe to bring to you. You write it down on that piece of paper. You fold it into yourself, all the way into yourself, because you want those things coming in. Then you find a little pan or whatever, something that's unflammable, and you set it on fire. Boom, let it release it out into the universe. Burn it to complete, make sure it's complete ash, all the way, it has all the way ash. Well, this is what I do. You can do whatever you want. But I make sure it's complete ash all the way. There's nothing left. It's complete ash. I can just blow it and it breaks apart, right? Then boom, you go outside and then you release it out into the universe. Let the universe carry the ash. Because if it doesn't burn all the way, the ash can fall. If it's still heavy paper, it can fall to the ground and stay where you are. You want the wind to carry your, your desire, not your, your desires, but what you want from the universe. You want it to carry out into the universe, all those particles. So That's what I do. And then the reverse is, if you don't, whatever you don't want, fold it, write it on the paper, fold it away from you, and then do the same thing. So get the fuck, get your ass out of here, bitch. But Charlie J. Scott, thank you, brother. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Happy winter solstice to you too, brother. Happy winter solstice to everybody up in here. Happy winter solstice to the people. We are in what? Sagittarius season, huh? Shout out to the Sag people, the Fire Nation. My Fire Nation people. Shout out to the Fire Nation. Fire gods. Shout out, baby. So, again, get on your rituals. Get back in harmony with nature so that we can take this shit over when the government falls. Because if I don't know if y'all seen this shit, they trying to promote the government falling like a mug. But who gonna pick it up? Who gonna pick up the pieces? That gotta be somebody. That gotta be somebody. Let it be us. All right, everybody. So, I'm in a little, when I scour the internet looking for stories and stuff like that, I'm into my nerd world. So I'm in a lot of little nerd chambers. So I'm in the, melanated nerd chambers. I'm into everybody. Whatever is nerd, whatever, if you're doing it and it's nerdy and it sound good and it's good, I might fuck with you. So I'm in the Caucasian nerd sphere quite a bit. And not only that, but also the political sphere, because you gotta get diverse, opinions so that you can be balanced. So the Caucasians, they are really upset. They are saying that blacks are the new races. Now, this is hilarious. This is hilarious because I've been here a minute, and at no point in time have I seen Caucasian people so worried about race. Never have I seen them so worried about race as this time right now, when they're the focus of it. They're the brunt of the racism. When we was the brunt of the racism, I don't see race, guys. I don't see color. I don't see it. You're my brother. I have a black friend. Sometimes, when I'm out of town, I let him go get my mail. Man, I give him my fucking mail key, man. So I'm not racist. Who gives a guy their mail key who's racist? So, fuck you. So, that's what they on, right? That's what they was on the whole time. Didn't nobody see race every time. One nigga in a movie, nobody noticed that everybody in the movie is Caucasian. It's only one nigga in the movie. No, this is just, it's balanced. We have diversity. I mean, come on. We have a Caucasian person. We have another Caucasian person. We have another Caucasian person. Caucasian person. Caucasian. Black, right? You're black, right? Half black? Okay, well that works. He's half black. So that's the way it was. These niggas didn't see race, nothing. One nigga in the movie, they don't see it. When it's in the movie, and we all supposed to be hanging with the crowd. 5 white people in the crowd, in the group. The one coon nigga hanging on the group. No, they don't see that. That's right. That's right in line with how society is. We're at the top of the food chain. You're right somewhere. You're somewhere. Not up there with us, though. They didn't give a shit. But now, everything in culture is pushing back with, I don't need some pale white man telling me what to do. This is Caucasian people saying this. This is not melanated people. This is Caucasian people saying this. I don't need some pale white man telling me what to do and blah, 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 and this and that. And it is so many jokes against Caucasian people in the cartoons. I'm not gonna do this to the white man. My white man did, but they are getting smashed. Now all of a sudden, racism. Oh shit! Where did this come from? Hey, wait a minute, nigga. Where did it come from? You didn't notice when the nigga in the movie was the first motherfucker killed all the time. Everybody, y'all know, remember that shit. You don't remember? Go look at Jurassic Park. Blatant stereotype of the nigga getting killed. Even before the credit come on. In Jurassic Park, that fool get ate by the raptor before the credits. And it's a nigga. What is a nigga doing taking care of a goddamn raptor? We ain't gonna be around no goddamn dinosaurs taking care of no raptors. But this one nigga who was in the movie, he got snatched up. I was like, see? No, they ain't tripping about that shit. Yo, 5th year journey. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Says they are fearing white man's burden, like the movie with John Travolta. Yep. Oh, that was a hell of a movie. White Man's Burden. That was crazy. So they see it coming back and they are jumping on it. They are trying to call it out at any point in time they get. That's racism. If you say that a white man can't be in it, isn't that racism? That's racism. But, oh, you can't, I bet if it was a black person or a Hispanic, you wouldn't be allowed to say that. But a white guy, just shit on the white guy. Or when they're talking about movies again, because I'm in the movie nerd. So everybody who's in movies now, they keep, or who's a bad guy in the movies, they say it's the Caucasian person who's the bad guy because they're moving to push this matriarch shit. So when all women can whoop up men, and then all the men, the bad guys in the movies are white dudes, Caucasian men, right? So, and that's not all true. It's really just men are the bad guys, but because Caucasian men have been at the top of the food chain in movies for so long, they're equating that with them. They're taking down white men, but it's really just a war on men in general. You don't see no men in movies who have strong roles anymore. You know, very rarely do you see a strong male role in a movie now without a woman tearing him down, shitting on him, talking crazy. He's gay, he's emasculated, some type of shit. He's just not a man, or he's stupid as shit. So again, they see that though, they equate that with only them, because when you say man, you must mean white man, right? We're the only demographic in America. He must mean white men. Yo, Roger Groge, thank you, brother. Says you got to be on Saturday Night Live. No, I don't. You remember that shit in Jurassic Park? You remember, nigga, man, I was in Jurassic Park. I was one of the first people to went and see it. I promise you. First day it came out, first showing. I was, boom. Unless you was on the East Coast, which, you know, you got 3 hours on me. But if you was on the West Coast, I was the first one to see it on the West Coast. And right at the beginning of the damn movie, they taking the raptor, trying to put the raptor in the cage, and the raptor killed one dude and it's a nigga. I'm like, ain't this some bullshit? How the hell the raptor killed the one nigga in the movie? But no racism here. I don't see any racism. What are you talking? Racism was so damn bad. Remember, now I'm gonna get you, sucker. What was it? Hollywood Shuffle by Robert Townsend. The whole damn movie is about how niggas get marginalized in Hollywood. They don't see nobody. We need you to be a little more black in the scene. Can you be a little more black, a little more ghetto? Can you say a little more, what's up, brother? What's up? What's ups? Like, this is what they used to try to do. Can you do a little more jive? Can you jive for us a little bit more? Mike Trenton, thank you, brother. They don't remember none of that shit. They are fucking hilarious. Now niggas are the new racists, right? but it's being pushed by the left because they're on this whole diverse equity inclusion, train. So because they on that, you have a lot of what they call woke Caucasian people self-deprecating. My ancestors were so fucked up, and yeah, they did this, and then white people have been oppressing black people for so long, and my God, we need to repent, and we need to bow down, and what y'all niggas do, y'all do some fucked up shit, Caucasian people, shit, hey nigga, hey nigga, you on the right train, but again, all that does is take you back. You don't, what I'm saying, you don't fix racism with more racism. So it's the funniest shit in the world, but they are. So the thing is, there's a White House ceremony. I don't know if you've seen the White House ceremony with the Christmas tree. So usually at every season during Christmas, they have to put on a White House production with the Christmas tree. That one that's inside the White House, right? Yo, Cynthia Pink, thank you for the cash app. Appreciate y'all and the super chats. So usually it's just something really generic with the first lady walking through the White House or whatever and the lighting of the Christmas tree. So this year they hired a bunch of jigaboos. I did say jigaboos because they tap dancing and they ho, hey, ho, hey, ho. Nigga, you jigabooing ass nigga. You don't get your bitch ass out of here. So they're literally like, it looks like the 1920s when it was blackface. And they dancing around and kicking and doing those 1920 dances. Yo, Brandon Terry, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Look straight like coons, cooning. I mean, cool nin. You understand what I mean? C with 10 O's, N-I-N. You can put 10 O's after the C. C, 10 O's, N-I-N. That was they were doing. I don't think it was one Caucasian person in the whole damn shit. So now, Caucasians, this is racist. You see? How come there's what's wrong with white people? I'm telling you, they're really trying to push this little racist war. They're trying to have this little race war going. And they know people are so stupid, they'll fall right in line, which you shouldn't do. People who watch this channel, you ain't that stupid. Y'all ain't like that. Y'all ain't gonna fall for the okie doke, are you? So then they're mad behind because there's something called the Great Replacement Theory, right? And so Vivek Ramaswamy, he talked about it in one of the debates, but it's a real thing. Basically, the theory is that they want to let in more immigrants, melanated immigrants, to replace the Caucasians as the majority class in America. So it's not a theory. Biden said it many times. We just want to have a endless stream of immigration. He said this. You can go look that shit up right on YouTube. We want to have an endless stream of immigration. And then Van Jones. So it's a funny thing. After Vivek Ramaswamy called it out, and he said this, and then Van Jones, the bitchiest bitch on CNN, Van Jones went up there and said Vivek Ramaswamy sounded like a Nazi. Like, nigga, do you see the color of this nigga's skin? He called Vivek Ramaswamy a Nazi because Vivek Ramaswamy called out the Great Replacement Theory. So it's really basically it's the Democrats trying to replace a lot of the Caucasians so the Democratic power stays in power forever. So if they let in a bunch of immigrants, the immigrants will be so grateful to the Democratic Party that once they become citizens, they'll always vote Democrat, right? So that's their plan. That's the main plan, is to bolster the Democratic voting party by letting in a bunch of immigrants. But, the immigrants obviously are melanated. So this is the white Caucasian people are calling it out, which, you know, that was going to happen. That was going to happen eventually. If you have a big country, would you call it the melting pot, and you let in immigration, eventually your damn country is not going to look like the way it started. That's just how it worked. Caucasians, you eventually was going to get pushed out eventually. Melanin is the most dominant chemical. So eventually it was going to happen. And plus there are more melanated people on the planet than anything. So you had, eventually it was going to happen. So, but Van Jones, he was on TikTok or Instagram. I think it may have been Instagram. And Van Jones was saying, yeah, Caucasians, you know, you're going to have to just, you know, it's hard, you know, to ask, you know, they're going to become the, you know, have to take a step down. And it's going to be hard to ask them to take a step down because, you know, who wants to be told that you have to take a back seat? You know, you have to become the minority class now and all that. So he's basically saying it. Now, it was eventually going to happen. He only saying, speaking the quiet shit out loud. Ultimately, Caucasians, it was going to happen, right? So it was just bound to happen. But so they're calling it, though, a racist plan to replace them. So they're on this they are on this blacks are racist shit like a man. It is going crazy. Black people are the new racists. You racist, y'all. You. Not me. You. They said you racist. Because you wanted to balance out. You want, and all everybody just calling to a balance, obviously, and then just ultimately it would have to balance. If you were the dominant force to an extreme at one point, the scale is gonna tip back over. That's universal law. Caucasian man. You thought you was just gonna run this shit forever? No, nigga. But they're really mad that it's Caucasian people that are helping them lose power. That's where they're really mad at. That's what they're really mad at. That is other Caucasian people helping them. They say, you fight, you this is against your own people. You're doing this against your own. Well, hey, sorry, Caucasian people. It was bound to happen. Then they was crying out more because the Boston mayor, who's Asian, she just held a party for the people, POC, which is the stupidest shit ever, calling yourself colored. But she held a people of color elects only party. So basically whoever got, if you just got elected in the election, the local election or whatever. I don't even know if it was local, but if you just got elected in the election, she was this is the mayor of Boston. The newly elected mayor of Boston, this Asian chick, she was holding a POC only party. And the Caucasians got a hold of it and said, what? Ain't no white people allowed? What? Racist! Nigga, she just gave them ammunition to shout it from the rooftop. Racist! And this is in Boston, too. Boston is the most racist goddamn city. One of in America. Presidential. Thank you, brother. So absolutely correct. Democrats think decades ahead. Yep, that's the only reasons LBJ administration embraced blacks in the 60s. That's right. And now he got niggas voting 90% Democrat. And so that's what they gonna do. They gonna let all these motherfuckers in, give them jobs, bypass all the laws, let them acclimate to America, and then use them also if they, give them a path to citizenship, then use until they get that, they can use the number to bolster their representation in government in Washington, D.C. Because your representation is based off your population, right? So that's what happened with the 3/5 of a human thing in the Constitution. They weren't saying slaves were 3/5 of a human. They were just saying for legal purposes, they only meet 3/5 of a citizen. So they categorize or they qualify as populace, but they don't vote. So if they qualified as the populace, then that means those states got to put more representatives in government. So this is what they're gonna do. Yep, immigrant police. Yep, they immigrant military, and they don't give a shit about the Constitution. And see, when that happens, y'all are gonna be so fucked up. Y'all gonna be like, what the fuck happened? When you get people over here who are gonna be in power and authority with them guns and all that shit, and they don't really care about the Constitution like that, your rights and freedoms and all that shit, they didn't have it where they came from. Why the fuck do they give a fuck about it for you? They don't give a shit. So they're gonna be smashing on Americans, and then you're gonna be thinking, where the hell did my rights go? Well, your rights left because you sat around didn't use them. Your rights said, fuck this, nigga. Hey, I'm out of here, nigga. I'm going to Vegas, my nigga. Hey, y'all want to roll? We going to Vegas, nigga. Hey, we going to see the showgirl. Hey, nigga, I heard Wu-Tang got a goddamn residency. Nigga, y'all want to go? Hey, let's go, nigga. That's where your rights went. Your rights went to see Wu-Tang in Vegas at the residency in Vegas. Shout out to Wu-Tang. Got to go see that one. But your rights are gone because you didn't use them. Just like a muscle leaves when you don't use that muscle. So they're going to be smashing on you with them damn immigrant police. Just know that. And be prepared for it when it does. And don't be questioning why this person don't give a shit about your rights and all the rest of that shit. When you had a chance to know them and flex them, you didn't want to. So don't be questioning the shit now. But they got on the Boston mayor. And she doubled down. She said, yep. Party's only for people of color. Now, when did Asians and Mexicans, all the Hispanics, that means the Cubans and the super light skinned Cubans. When did all these people join the POC, people of color? When they get the color tag? First of all, that's a tag we shouldn't be using. But when did all these people just get thrown into the color pot? Niggas just got diluted some more. You know why? Because mostly every other group is more political or politically active than you are. So when they come in and they assimilate or they attach themselves to you like a symbiote, like a damn parasite, you get lost because you're not as vocal as them. You're not as vocal as them. So this is what they're doing. And the Caucasian people are screaming racist. But is discrimination a bad thing? I just want to ask that. Excuse me. Is discrimination a bad thing? Is it? Because we were screaming, discrimination! Discrimination! You're discriminating! But is discrimination a bad thing? It exists. So it must have its uses, right? So what does discriminate mean? Means to separate or to discern. To discern, meaning to make a judgment on. You do that every goddamn day. Multiple times a day. Hey, let me not put the eggs in with the roast in the bag. You discriminate, right? Because you know that the fucking big ass roast can crush the eggs. Those two things shouldn't go together. No matter how much they want to party together. Eggs and a big ass roast. Or if you just bought a big ass hammer or something you don't put eggs in a bag with a hammer. Those things don't go together. As well as if you holding a party at your crib for your family and friends, do you invite the whole neighborhood? Hell no. That's discrimination. How come the whole neighborhood can't come to your party? Why can't the whole neighborhood? You know why? Because you don't know if this dumbass crazy nigga from around the corner is gonna come up in your house and rob your ass and do a home invasion. You don't know these motherfuckers. So you have to be like, hey, nigga, you back up. Stay over there. Everything is not supposed to be conjoined and brought together. It doesn't happen like that. Do you put all seasonings in your food? No. Only certain seasonings go in certain food. So discrimination is not a bad thing. Now, when they say discriminating just strictly based off of your skin tone, those things are bad. Because just based off of how you look, that's a bad thing. Because you have no idea what goes on up in here. Now, to discriminate based off of your thoughts, that's another thing. That's a whole different goddamn type of thing. Is it a bad thing not to invite a pedophile to a child birthday party? A suspected pedophile to a child's birthday party? That's discrimination. But you ain't gonna do it. Why? Because you ain't stupid. No one is that dumb. So again, discrimination is a good thing in certain parts. And they try to make you think discrimination is not a good thing. However, it has its uses. And so when they talk about male and female, it's discrimination not to let a biological male on a woman's team. Yeah, it's discrimination. You know why? Because if you run into a woman, you could dislocate her spleen. Dude. That's how strong and big and strong dudes are. If you hit a woman, you can fuck her whole spleen off or dislocate her whole spine. That's why. So white people on that bullshit. So then moving along, Dr. Phil, he had a lady on still in racism though. He had a chick on his show who says she identifies as white. Here it comes. We knew it was going to start happening. She said she identifies as white. You can't tell her no different. I don't give a fuck what you say, nigga. She said she white. She said her hair grows out straight. She said she have medium lips. She don't have big ass lips like niggas. She don't got that big ass nose. She got a little button nose. That's what she said. Yo, take your shoes off. All y'all in here with your damn shoes on. Every damn week. Gotta tell you niggas. That means hit the like button, people. Appreciate it. So, she ain't got got a little button nose. Like a Caucasian person, right? She doesn't speak black. African American, as she called it. She doesn't speak African American. She speaks like Caucasians. She was killing it. She said, and her mama was sitting at the table like, where did I go wrong? Where did I fail? She was looking at her like, God damn, girl, I'm gonna get clowned when I go to work tomorrow. What the fuck is wrong with you, girl? She wanted to slap, bitch. She wanted to slap the shit out of her. Slap the blackness back into her. She said she white, she Caucasian. So, does she now? Is that crazier than saying you identify as a man identifying as a woman? Is that crazier than that? Not at all. It's less crazy, I would even suggest. Because white, black, these are social constructs that have nothing to do with biology, with science. Some white motherfuckers made this shit up. Some Caucasians made this bullshit up. Said, you gonna be that. They wrote it on a piece of paper. Said, all right, we got whites. We got, you close to black. All right. Fucking, you got slanted fucking eyes. You're pale like me, but you're not like me. So I'm just gonna say you're yellow. So yellow. What are you? Hispanic? What the fuck is Hispanic? You're pale like me, but you don't look like me. I'm gonna say you're brown, because you're not like him. He's brown. He's browner than you, but you don't look like him. So you're brown. This is how they start marking niggas off. They start marking niggas off, putting niggas in a box. So she said she just woke up. To me, she woke up and threw the construct off. She said, fuck it. If white is white got the best status, they get the most privileges, I'm gonna be white. That's what she said. She said, fuck this shit. I'm gonna be white. It's a construct anyway. And just so you know, in America, you can classify yourself as white, quote unquote. You've been able to do that since 1960 in the census. So I told you, I think it was last week, I talked about the construct of white and how they didn't even know what white was in the courts, from the dude Ozawa versus United States, then Thind versus United States, and what's the other one? Corzan. I think it's Courtesan or something like that, versus United States. So all these different cases were defining what white was when they didn't know what it was. Oh, it's the color of your skin. No, it ain't. Oh, it's your status in society. Oh, no, it ain't. They was all over the place. So if she want to call herself white, you go right ahead, girl. You call yourself white. Now, you ain't. But if you want to take advantage of the status, if you want to and change the system, because if they want to just implement this identity politics, why can't it go to that? I want to see somebody claim white and start mashing out publicly, melanated as fuck, melanated as this goddamn bottle right here, melanated as that. But I want to see him claim Caucasian and get out there and start getting, and because this is what I want to see. Because they become so goddamn woke, are they really going to tell her in public, you're not white? Are they really going to say it? Because if they say it, then they deconstruct a whole Decepticon Transformer platform shit. So I want to see somebody get really prominent and famous by saying they Caucasian, but super melanated, and then they have to fucking deal with it and counter it. And I want to see them niggas squirm on TV when they have to call this super melanated dark chocolate sister, this cacao dark chocolate, and say, you're white. I want to see it. You said yes, they will. But you think they're gonna say it? I want them to say it, because man, that's gonna deconstruct their whole shit. So then, for the last thing we got, Tunisia. Still speaking on our racism thing. The country Tunisia, they pissed. Tunisia's pissed, y'all, because they said, with Denzel being cast as Hannibal from Carthage, the Phoenician descendant, they said, wait, what's the direct term? What did they call it? They said it's falsifying history with the portrayal. That's what they said. America, 100% Rotten Podcast. Thank you, brother. This is Clayton Bigsby. Is her granddaddy. White power! White power! But that's what she needs to start doing. Going around, start screaming, white power! And make them say that you ain't white, bitch! You black bitch! That's what I want to. And then Everything is torn down. They just can't hold it in. There's too many. They just keep trying to. No! You black bitch! I just want to see him say it. Just break down. You're black! And then it's all over for the Caucasians and the woke movement after that. But Tunisia is pissed at Denzel, y'all. How you gonna be mad at Denzel? You can't be mad at Denzel. Denzel, the greatest actor of all time. You can't be mad at Denzel. Fuck you, Tunisia, bitch-ass motherfuckers. You ain't the real people. Hannibal wasn't of your people, bitch. The Tunisians who are there now, they did the DNA test in a documentary called Searching for the Phoenicians, and they showed that the people who are there in Tunisia now, only 3% of those people are historically the people who were there. Are descendants of the historical people. Only 3%. Tunisia. They swabbed a bunch of y'all. They went around, these Caucasian niggas just giving people swabs. I saw the goddamn doc. He said, here, you want... They went swabbing niggas. They went swabbed all those people over there in Tunisia. Also, Lebanon. They did Tunisia and Lebanon. Yo, last name first. Thank you. So Tunisian folks are hilarious. Yeah, they fucking tripping, ain't they? They said, we gonna falsify history. Now they worried about history being falsified. They in everything that's African, that comes out of Africa. They are in every goddamn thing that comes out of Africa. All the shit, no matter what, every damn melanated culture, they are in that shit. Put themselves right at the, Can you give me some shoe polish, please? And they just rub some shoe polish on they. Just do that shit and throw themselves. Lawrence of Arabia. Come on, man. So they mad that Denzel is gonna be Hannibal. So what? Hannibal was a nigga. Elephants come from Africa. God damn it. The hell y'all talking about? So, shout out to Denzel one more time. And also, if you haven't seen the channel, make sure you go subscribe to the channel Without History. The channel is called Without History. And it's a channel by a Caucasian dude, but it's dedicated to showing the true history of the innovation and how melanated people or Africans started all of civilization. All the things in civilization. So make sure y'all go check that out. So moving along, at the UN had a vote to end the bombing in Gaza. Conceptual Lectures, thank you, brother. Says Uncle Ruckus's niece. You naggers. Look at them naggers over there. But hey, the dark is. That's what he said. Hello, dark. Where the dark is? Don't trust them darkies over there. But you seen Boondocks. He said, don't trust them new niggas over there. That's the song. Don't trust them new niggas. But so the UN had a vote to end the bombing in Gaza. Everybody voted to end the bombing. Thank God. Everybody in the UN voted to end the bombing in Gaza. Except America. One motherfucker said, yeah, we good. Nah, we good. We straight. America. All the countries on the, I think it's like the International War Council or something, or some shit like that. And then they have senior members on the council, senior states or senior countries on the council, right? And if a senior member on the council votes no, then everyone else, the whole shit is strapped, no matter, even if they all vote. So America, bitch asses, the only member on the senior council, everybody voted to stop. Even China. China was like, God damn, nigga, y'all, nigga, we know we fucked up over here, but goddamn, you killed like how many niggas in 2 months? Goddamn, nigga. Like, shit, calm that shit down, motherfucker. Even China said, nah, nigga, that's a little too much for our shit. Goddamn, nigga. How many? 16,000 motherfuckers in 2 months? Goddamn. That's what it's at now. 16,000 people in 2 months. So, America said nah. America said nah. So, and then, do you know they dropped 22,000 bombs over there? That was last week. It's probably more than that now. 22,000 bombs. All coming from the U.S. U.S. gave 22,000 bombs to be dropped on innocent people and babies. And they think their karma is not going to come back on them for that shit? What? Trying to tell you, this shit is about to go down. So then New Khazaria, they wanna start a new war with Lebanon and Yemen. Like, nigga, damn. They want to take out all the damn Muslims over there, nigga. All the Muslims country, the New Khazaria is on one right now. They see that America is a broke down, hobbling, little old ass dead bitch named Joe Biden who can't do anything. So if they flex, he not gonna do nothing. They really, I mean, at this point in time, America is like the muscle for New Khazaria. New Khazaria is the goddamn gangster, like Don Corleone, and America is Luca Brasi. If y'all know that reference, God bless you. You know who Luca Brasi is? Luca Brasi was the muscle for Don Corleone till he had to go sleep with the fishes. But that's who America is. They just the muscle. They don't have any real brains at this point, no real power. But if New Khazaria wants to flex, and somebody wants to flex back on New Khazaria, America, get them. Or they do it real subtle when they flex and they try to come back. You see my motherfucker? You see this? You see my motherfucking nigga right here? You better fucking bow down, bitch, before I get America to slap the shit out of you. Nigga, say something. All I gotta do is say something. I'll whisper your name real quick, boy. So that's how they're using America. So they want to start a new war with Lebanon and Yemen with U.S. weapons. Then U.S. Republicans introduced a bill this is good. So they introduced a bill, the Republicans did, to withdraw, excuse me, the United States from the United Nations. Because they see that's the global government. So they trying to pull us out. So some Republicans are actually out there trying to do some shit. I don't know what the fuck they doing, but it looked like they trying to do some shit. The Republicans, they voted, or they introduced a bill to pull us out of the United Nations. Now that bill ain't gonna go nowhere, but hopefully it does. Then Congress, while the Republicans are doing that, Congress passed a bill that bars Trump, because they know this nigga gonna win again. They don't know what to do now. So they're about to start passing laws to control that nigga if he gets back in office. So they passed a bill, and this is bipartisan. They passed a bill that bars Trump or any other future president from withdrawing from NATO. So if y'all don't know about NATO, NATO was only created to go against the Soviet Union, but ain't no more Soviet Union. They crashed like 20 years ago. So, but they found the new threats. They said, oh, well, we need to keep NATO together because of Putin, Russia. Putin's Russia. So they're still a threat. So we need to keep NATO together. NATO should have been disbanded after Soviet Union. But now it's more power. But you know why they kept NATO together? Because Lockheed Martin and all the rest of these goddamn, Northrop and all these other damn military companies, they need to keep peddling fucking arms. So if America is in NATO, then America gets to funnel arms to NATO partners. This is how this shit works. So the lobbyists over here, the military lobbyists, they keep lobbying the politicians to stay in NATO. So this is how this shit works. We need to keep selling guns, nigga. Goddamn. Fuck, nigga, we ain't make all these goddamn guns, nigga, to sit in the goddamn closet. What the fuck wrong with you, bitch? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. We need, hey, nigga, take this gun and start killing somebody, nigga. Shit. We got shiny ass bullets we ain't used. The fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Hey, how many bullets we got back there? God damn, that many? Hey, nigga, you need you to start using the inventory. God damn. That's why they told Trump he can't pull out of NATO. Which is crazy, because that's his job. As the president, as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, that's his job to say when you go to really. So this is the thing. They think they can actually stop him from doing that. They really can't, because he needs their permission to go to war. He doesn't need their permission to stop war. See, this is what they don't understand. He doesn't need, that's his job, is to stop war, is to be the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff and to say, all right, we had enough, they had enough, whatever. He doesn't need Congress's approval to do that. So if they want to pull out of NATO, or if any president wants to pull out of NATO, which is withdrawing from aggressive move, they can do that. Thank you, girl. Appreciate you. So this is crazy what they're doing right now. They basically just want to keep perpetual war going so they can keep funneling, the arms money. Then Ukraine, they're about to send Ukraine. So it says they're about to send Ukraine $300 million more. That boy, Zelensky was over here. This nigga was on his knees gargling balls. This nigga was doing a ball gargle quartet. This nigga this nigga was in the ball gargle line trying to get money for old Khazaria. And they got it. They're gonna give him $300 million, but it's over 2 years. They're gonna spread the shit out over 2 years. And like, yeah, nigga, that was really good, boy. My balls ain't been gargled like that in a long time. How about we give you $300 million over 2 years? Like, nigga, wait a minute, you just gave me $150 billion. Now all I get is $300 million. What? You want me to cut that off? Your ball gargle wasn't that good, nigga. You want $2? I'll cut it to $2. Say something else. Zelensky walked out of there and said, all right, nigga, $300 million. This shit is crazy. Oh, also, just so you know, in the bill that they passed, I've got to tell you, in the bill they passed, it stops Trump from coming out of NATO, but it also allows the FBI to continuously spy on you, on American citizens, through the FISA. It extended the FISA bill, or the FISA court thing. So now, these niggas are crazy. Just so y'all know, just to keep watching out. So then keep it moving. A group of 300 prominent elite Khazars organized a WhatsApp app. A WhatsApp. They organized a WhatsApp group to create an information war campaign in favor of New Khazaria. So they got 300 Khazarians in a WhatsApp group. Now, I've never been on WhatsApp, so I don't know what the group is like. But apparently, it's 300 of them on there. All like top elite people. Politicians, prominent corporate leaders, entertainment people, All of these people are in a group and they want to organize an information war. What they said was the information war is the second battlefield. So not only do we got to take out all the goddamn Palestinians, we got to make America think it's all the Palestinians' fault while we doing this, right? So they said, and they're giving training webinars through Zoom on how to engage in information war. They're training people on information war. So one reporter snuck in and got into the group. This is how they reported all that. He snuck in, basically he played like he was one of their group. He got in. And this nigga found out he said this is just one group out of hundreds. And so they're teaching niggas the information war. Then he said the group includes APAC, which is the American Israeli Public Affairs Committee, venture capitalists, tech leaders, and other business heads. These are all these people doing this shit. They're all trying to control the information to us, trying to keep New Khazaria, the victims, while they over there chopping people up. They over there taking people. This is crazy shit. If y'all ain't seen them damn videos, man, this is fucking crazy. You can't even keep watching. You can't watch the videos. The shit that they doing over there. But the propaganda is for us. Remember, because America supports them. They're the biggest supporter. So they need to fool us. Then they said they're organizing cancel campaigns for pro-Palestinian groups on campus as well as off campus. So all the woke people are really seeing what's going on. They're taking out all the babies. So they're trying to cancel those groups' voices. If you have a group and you're protesting against New Khazaria, they're implementing campaigns, funding campaigns to shut you down. This shit is crazy. New Khazaria is about to lose power over there. Again, this is the reason I'm doing this, because New Khazaria has held power over the world for 100 years. And now the power is falling, and we need to understand the power structure and how it's falling. Then it says, then they said they're putting money into AI. They're trying to put money into AI this is for you. They're putting money into AI to flag and report any pro-Palestinian content uploaded to social media. So if you, right now, what we talking about right now? Like right now, they're using AI to search this out, what we doing right now, and report to social and report so that they can try to get niggas canceled. This shit is crazy. And then you got the Republicans that are taking the Khazarian side. Now, most of them damn Republicans, they were really racist. A lot of those people on the Republican side was racist. Them niggas was racist for so goddamn long. They hated the Khazarians. Now, all of a sudden, they all riding for the Khazarians when they want to drop a bunch of bombs on some babies. Now, all of a sudden, the right wing is for the Khazarians. Wait a minute. What happened to all of the dude, these will never replace us, and the protocols of and all that shit y'all was pushing for all this time, shitting on the Khazarians. Now, all of a sudden, you for the Khazarians? Nigga, this shit is insane. This shit is insane. So then, last couple things was the Ivy League schools the Ivy League schools tried to fire I talked about this last week. They tried to fire all the presidents of the Ivy League schools because they won't condemn a phrase that people think means the genocide of Jews. It only means, in most people's minds, it only means that they want to mobilize, or what's the term they use? They don't want to genocide them. They want to basically it's a revolution of Palestinians. Basically, it's a call for Palestinians to revolutionize and basically fight for themselves. And they saying that it calls for the Khazars to be wiped out. So they tried to get the the Ivy League school heads taken out. They got Penn, she got fired. The head of Penn, she got fired. MIT, they couldn't get the MIT head. They couldn't call her anti-Semitic because she is Jewish. So they had to skip on over and they went to the black chick, the melanated head of Harvard. They tried to get her out. So she ain't leaving. They said, you need to resign. She's like, nope. They know damn well ain't no other sister gonna get a job like this ever again. This bitch ain't never, I ain't never leaving this job. y'all got to kill me and drag me out this bitch, nigga. I ain't never leaving. Fuck you, nigga. So she ain't leaving. They tried to make her resign. They tried to do all this damn publicity against. She said, nope. Nigga, I ain't leaving, bitch. So shout out to her for not leaving. But they really trying to mash. And then they're getting corporations involved. You know, they said there's no such thing as affirmative action anymore. There's no such thing as affirmative action unless you're a Khazar. If you're a Khazar, there's affirmative action. So there's a bunch of companies, but the main one, Palantir, which was started by the CIA. Palantir, they said, because the Khazars are getting persecuted so hardcore now in America, and they're getting vilified on the campuses of the colleges in America, that they're going to set aside 180 jobs only for Khazarians. Now, that's blatant discrimination. That's some shit you can go after legally. That they only going to give jobs to 180 Khazarians. That's it. We gonna set aside. Wait a minute. Now, what the fuck? How the hell you only gonna give jobs to one race of people? That is blatant discrimination. These niggas gonna get sued out of hell. They gonna get sued. Man, it's fucking insane. Saying that the students are being instructed to hide their Judaism, so we feel sorry for them because they have to hide their religion. You can come over here. We'll save you. We're the Khazarian savers. Come over here. We'll save you. And so these niggas have lost their goddamn. It is going crazy, y'all. But we need to keep pushing back against this bullshit because the Khazars are trying to take the victim. They're trying to take the victim role. Or they've always had it, but they're trying to not let go of it at this point. So moving along, in Rainbow News, Obama's in Rainbow News? I guess so. So Rainbow News, Obama has a new movie. I know y'all done seen it. Somebody put the name of the movie in there. What is it? A New Tomorrow, A Better Day, or what's the name of the movie? Somebody put the name of the movie in the chat. What is it about? So, what's the name of the movie, y'all? Is it A New Tomorrow or A Better Day or what is the movie? Y'all ain't I can't see nobody. Leave the World. Okay, thank you. Leave the World Behind. Thank you. So I haven't seen it. Excuse me. So I haven't actually seen the movie. People keep telling me to watch the movie. But this is the thing you have to understand. When they put out movies like that, about the destruction of the world, again, you know, you've heard the term predictive programming. They want to get you focusing on the mental image of these things happening. Because again, you're gods. You create mentally all the time. You create everything that's created in the physical plane is created in the mental plane first, right? So they want to get you guys thinking of this stuff, mentally creating the image of these things happening. Then it fills the energy. It creates the energy for these things to happen that they can draw off of. Remember, they don't have the power to do any of this shit, really, right? So they need your power. They need you. So they show you something, get your mind to thinking of it, putting the mental image out into the universe, into the etheric plane, which is where everything is created first, where you know, where thoughts are created, and you start to think that, and then boom, you create this whole shit, right? So Obama, what is Obama doing? What is Obese and Mrs. or Mr. Obese, depending on what you believe, Mrs., Mr. and Mr. Obese, what are they doing? I don't believe it necessarily, but y'all, a lot of y'all believe. Y'all say that it's Mr. and Mr. So what are they doing? Are they trying to lead us into a cyber attack? He said it's a waste of a watch. Is it? So again, I haven't seen it, but I heard, that again, they're trying. So it started off with, didn't it start off with like Teslas smashing each other or something like that? The Teslas, they took control of the Teslas. And first of all, they're trying to fuck Elon. We're going to get into that in a second too. But that right there, that would make you not go buy a Tesla. So they didn't put that in there in the movie on accident, which is funny as shit. But so right after this movie comes out, there was a cyber attack they said was from China. See how they trying to get, it's funny how that lined up perfectly. They release a movie about cyber attack, and then I think it was the day after or a couple of days later, they said there was a cyber attack from China on America. So basically they said they tried to hit some water systems or some powers or some power shit. Then Rumble was cyber attacked. Now they always trying to say that was they're trying to put it off on China or whatever. But all that shit happened in the same day. All these cyber attacks happened in the same day. Rumble was hit, and then all these other places were hit. Now I think it's America. I think it was America. I'm gonna say allegedly. I think America was doing this. They really tried to take down Rumble because Rumble, the day when they took Rumble down, Rumble had posted all of the video footage from January 6th on Rumble that day. They just put it up there, all of it, every last ounce of the footage. They just put it up there on Rumble and let it play. So people can go to Rumble, or that day, they could have went to Rumble and saw the footage. So I think they hit them with a cyber attack, but then hit other places with cyber attacks so that you wouldn't just say, oh, we're directly hitting Rumble. Remember, you have to throw niggas off first. So if I hit this over here first, and I hit this over here first, and I hit this over here, then I hit Rumble, it doesn't look like I'm directly coming at Rumble. It looks like, oh, this is just a bunch of cyber attacks, and Rumble just fell into one, and Rumble just fell into it. So cyber attack movie, then cyber attack right after. Did y'all know that the WEF held a cyber attack simulation last year? The same one. So remember Event 201. If you don't know Event 201, go type it in YouTube. They got all their videos up. That was the Pandeezy simulation that they held like 6 months before the Pandeezy hit. They held a Pandeezy simulation 6 months before the Pandeezy hit called Event 201. They held another one like that last year, and it was about a cyber attack, which Klaus Schwab, he called it the cyber pandemic. It's the cyber pandemic. We must be ready for the cyber pandemic. What the hell is a cyber pandemic? The fuck is a cyber pandemic? They are so full of shit. They know you scared of the word pandemic. So we're going to marry cyber pandemic so that you know that what you are already into, that you are, well, what you already went through, that shit coming again. That shit about to come again. He's cyber pandemic. That motherfucker, Klaus Schwab, ain't no real devil, but if it was, that nigga would be it. He's what everybody believes the devil is. That's what that fool is. Then, more predictive programming. They got another movie out called Civil War coming out. Did y'all see that video? Did y'all see that trailer? Did y'all see that? Civil War trailer? So the Civil War trailer is a new movie with what's it? Civil War with who was in that damn movie? The famous the dude from Parks and Recreation, and then some other people. So basically, I think they made it after the January 6th. They're trying to make it where the bad people in there are like MAGA types, right? MAGA type people. But they're trying to make it so in the movie, I don't know what happened. I forgot what happened in the trailer, but for some reason, states of California and Texas joined together to secede from the government, America, violently. So California and Texas wanted to take over Washington, D.C. And so all now is chaos. Because now they had to centralize the government and all this type of shit. So now they have bands of people who are joining from California and Texas who are joining up militarily, traveling across the country to go to Washington, D.C. to take over power from the government, right? So what does that sound like? Who tried to take over, who they believe tried to take over power at the Capitol? That's the January 6th motherfuckers, right? Again, predictive programming. They're trying to get this shit to pop off. They want this shit to happen. A civil war, they call it again. So people have been talking about it for a long time because it is America is divided like a motherfucker. If you either on the left or the right, there is no nuance. There is no what is your argument? What are your points? None of that. That shit is gone. There's no more of that shit. It is only left or right. That's it. Blood, Crip. Nigga, you a blood or a Crip? What up? Which one you at, nigga? If you a Crip, you better learn how to Crip walk. If you a blood, you better learn how to B walk. But that's the only two that they have popping off. So don't fall for the predictive programming that they want us to go to war with each other. But what they plan to do is do it through a cyber attack. So they think the cyber attack is going to shut everything down, make you want to end the government, and then we're going to go to war with each other. So again, don't fall for the bullshit. Then in real rainbow news, that was a fake rainbow news because Obama, he falls into the rainbow category. But this is the real rainbow news. Did you see first of all, I hope you didn't see it. Don't go looking for it. Anybody, don't post this link in the chat. Do not. I'll say again. Do not post this link in the chat. However, yesterday, you see the video come out of the two dudes. The two dudes in the Senate room. So it was two Democrats, a senator's aide, and another dude in the Senate room doing they bullshit. That was disgusting. I don't even see it. They didn't even show that. Whatever. The thought of it is disgusting. That shit is crazy. So they said it was on Twitter. Thank God I'm not on Twitter. They were blasting it on Twitter. So thank God I'm not on Twitter. and they're not gonna show it like that on YouTube. So again, don't try to show it. Don't send no link. Don't do nothing. But it was two of them in the Senate room where they hold the Senate meetings. What the what the fuck? Oh, nigga, no. Nigga, no. Nigga, no. Nigga, no. Now that let you know, this shit is all bullshit. They doing packing. They doing packing in the in the Senate room. They fudge packing in the Senate room. Now, to me, the senators got to go back in that room and hold office. They done seen the video. If I'm a senator, if I walk into that room, I ain't touching nothing. I'm going to stand in the corner. I'm going to stand in the corner like this. And you want to know my vote? I'm going to scream my vote from I ain't touching nothing. Yay. Nay. I'm going to be voting yay and nay. I ain't touching. Do you want some water, Senator? No. No. Here's your ticket, Senator. Nigga, don't touch me. Look here. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to stand on the other side of the door. And if you need my vote, just knock on the door. I'll open the door and scream it in. I am not, I really want to see that, though. I want to see the senators go in that room now, because they haven't been in there after the, because it's the weekend. So they adjourned, right? So they got to go back in there on Monday. I think they got to go back in there on Monday. No, wait a minute. I think they're on vacation. My bad. Damn. So after vacation, they on Christmas vacation right now. So when they come back from Christmas vacation, I want to see the first senator who walk into the Senate room and see if he want to touch anything. Like, oh, hey. Nigga, I ain't. Like, nigga, I'm going to come in there in a goddamn trash bag, nigga. I ain't touching shit. But this goes down in D.C. There was a documentary called, HBO put this documentary out. Nigga, what you mean, Gerald? Stop, nigga. They let them stop, nigga. Nigga, come on. I'm resigning. Let me tell you right now, if I'm a senator, at this point, I'm taking my shit off. I'm done, y'all. I ain't going up in that Senate room no fucking more. Like, nigga, I don't need to go back in there. I don't give a shit about the country. I don't care about the country no more. Yo, Robin Morgan, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm not going in there no more. I'll tell you that shit right now. I'm done. So, but in the HBO documentary, was it Outrage? It came out in 2009. Go look at that documentary. That was Barack Obama's first year in office. They were talking about him. I think. But go look at that documentary. It's called Outrage. If you can find it, for some reason, it's mysteriously disappeared off the internet. An HBO documentary called Outrage, and it showed how all the politicians, or a majority of the politicians who are in Washington, D.C., be voting against gay bills and all that and that shit. Then they be turning right around and booty wrangling. right up into. So that's what that documentary. So when this shit happened, I was like, oh damn, this was in the documentary. I feel sad for them senators who gotta walk back up in that goddamn room. Senators, oh my God. Woo. I'm walking in there, nigga, I got my gloves, I got my gas mask on. Nigga, I ain't touching shit. So, and then they said this is usually when an empire falls, when debauchery sets in. You got when the the populace becomes hypersexual, like in Caligula. So if you go watch Caligula, that's when the Roman Empire started falling. When Caligula and them jumping off, he started holding them damn sex parties every damn day. If you haven't seen Caligula, go watch that movie. That's Malcolm McDowell and what's the old girl name? Damn, she in the Fast and the Furious movies. Damn, what is her name? She was bad back in the day too. What was her name? Damn, what was her name? She in the Fast and the Furious movies. The older lady now. She was in the last the Shazam movie. What is her name, man? The older blonde lady. She an older blonde lady. What's her name? Oh, y'all didn't put it in there. But so usually when that happens, the country is about to fall. And so I showed you in that book before of how they want to turn culture into a hypersexual culture, so that basically your mind, if you talk about chakras, sex chakra is down here. So when everyone moves to that vibration, that lower vibration, you're vibrating on one of the lowest vibrations you have. When we should be vibrating up here on the conscious level. So this is where they're trying to take America. Fucking in the Senate room. Disgusting. So moving along, in science and weird shit, Chuck Schumer, the Senate Majority Leader, I bet he ain't going back in the room. Chuck Schumer. I want to see Chuck Schumer go back in the Senate room. That nigga be like, you know what? I'm going to do Zoom. I'm going to call the Zoom meeting. We going to call the Senate Zoom meeting. That'd be funny as shit if the Senate start holding Zoom meetings. Nobody want to go back into the Senate room. Ain't nobody going back in that bitch. Fuck this shit, nigga. Nigga. No. But Chuck Schumer, he said that information about UFOs are being and have been hidden from the American people and the U.S. government for a long time. So now he's confirming. Chuck Schumer is confirming. This is the top #1 Democrat in the Senate. This nigga came out and said, yep, it's UFOs. Now, Helen Mirren, thank you. Somebody said Charlize Theron. No, Helen Mirren. Somebody, who's the first person to say it? Damn, y'all all the way back here. Somebody said Ellen Mirren. No, Cuz I think he was the first one to say it. I think Cuz I was the first one to say it. But yeah, Helen Mirren, thank you. She's in the Caligula. Before she old. And goddamn, that was damn near porno. That movie was a goddamn porno. But that's when Rome started to fall, when they started to get into that shit, and that's where we are now. But like I said, so excuse me. So Chuck Schumer. Now I think they're about to come out because everybody thinks there's about to be a terrorist attack. This is the consensus about what most people think. They think in order to get us back on one track, on one keel, that they're going to have to do some type of terrorist attack, right? Now, that could happen because they just let in 8 million immigrants. 1.5 of them are from deaf to America countries. So it's a possibility. We're not going to put it out there in the universe, but to say it's a possibility. But as we've been saying for a minute, they're going to do that Project Blue Book shit. I think they're going to do the Project Blue Book shit. They keep releasing UFO shit every single week now. Every single goddamn week. The David Grush dude, he was on Joe Rogan. Then he was on some other news channel after Chuck Schumer came out and said that. So They're about soon. This is gonna be soon. Because it's too goddamn much. Boom, 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 boom. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back. So just be prepared for holograms in the sky. That's all I'm saying. Just be prepared for holograms in the sky. Remember, during the Pandeezy, they were going around, putting up towers. Do we know what those towers were? No, they could be projection towers. Or, again, my theory is that whatever the cup was in the cupcake, the technology that was in the cupcake, when that signal emits, that 6G signal, when it emits, it's going to cause you to have some type of hallucination to where you see aliens. You think you see aliens. Yeah, Project Blue Beam. I said Project Blue Book. But I said Blue Beam. I thought I did. But this is what I think. They're gonna make you see aliens. Because if you go back and you look at the people who were kicking the bucket at first, after they first got the cupcake, they were looking around like this, and then they would fall over. They would be looking around and they'd be doing that type of stuff, and then they would fall down and then die, just keel over. So I think, again, my theory, just a theory, YouTube, just saying, it's a theory. I think when they release that signal, people are going to start seeing, and then it's able to make you have the physical response from an alien that you would think would be from an alien. So that's just my theory, y'all. I think that whole shit was so they can bring in this false UFO attack. I could be way off. I could be way off, but I don't know. Just saying, I don't know. It's too back to back to back to back to back now. It's just, and they need something to bring everybody together because everybody's just shitting on everybody. So they need it. They need something. Aliens! Oh my God! What's that movie with Mars Attacks? That's what it's gonna be. Mars Attacks, which is one of the funniest alien movies ever. So then, next thing, last couple things. Did you see that there's new feminist science? The new feminist science says women were better hunters than men. Were and are. Maybe were. In the hunter-gatherer days, it was the women who were the hunters, and the men were out there gathering, picking berries. This looks good. This looks good. This looks good. While my woman is out there mangling a saber-toothed tiger, I'm at the tree. This looks good. This looks good. That. No, that doesn't. No. That's what we doing, y'all. We at the tree testing berries. These are female lions. Yeah. But we ain't lions. We human. Lions are strong. They still not as strong as a male lion, but they do the hunting. Female lions do the hunting, for sure. Male lions sit around. Sometimes they will hunt, but most times male lions sit around. For sure. However, men and women are not lions. We're not lions. And men are a minimum of 2 to 3 times stronger than a woman. To like 1,000 times. There are dudes on the internet that bench press 1,500 pounds. Go type it in. The record at one point was like 700. That's what Larry Allen did with the Dallas Cowboys. You know, Larry Allen. He had did 700. That was like the record at one point. Then cats start seeing that and it's far surpassing that. You got dudes bench pressing 1,400 pounds, 1,500 pounds. Crazy. That's 1,500 pounds. But then the women, though, are better hunters. They said women, wait a minute, let me get it right. Women have the ability to have more endurance because of what they can do with babies. So that women have more endurance than a man because of how they can carry a baby for 9 months. So it was the women. Then they said that during the hunt, or like, so if they was the hunt, right, the woman would bring back the caribou. She put the caribou she carried the caribou over her shoulder just. And the man, because he's stronger, he carried the baby. Cause you full of shit. You can curve. The woman is carrying the caribou. The woman is carrying the caribou back, and the man is carrying the baby. Okay. When a man, you got men hunters over in Africa right now who can shoot an arrow through a whole goddamn ox. They can shoot a goddamn arrow through a whole goddamn ox. Why do you think men are stronger than women? Why do you think nature made men stronger than women? Anybody? It's to protect incubating life. While the woman is vulnerable with the baby inside, we have to be extra strong in order to protect them. Not the same strength, because if we were the same strength, we'd all get mangled. We'd all get our asses beat. If men were the same strength as women. So they had to be more, their strength, they had to be stronger than women in order to protect the woman and incubating life within the woman, to ensure life goes on. So there's a video of Clarissa Shields. I'm telling you, let me tell y'all women, y'all better stop trying to be men. It's gonna end badly for you. I promise you. Ask Clarissa Shields, the boxer champion, who was going around running her mouth talking about she beat men in sparring and all this and that. She got no video of her actually knocking her or hurting a man in sparring. She got videos of her sparring with men. No video of her hurting a man at all. And just so you know, men, when men spar with women, they hold back. They hold back. When men spar with women, they hold back. It's just a psychological thing. They hold back because if a man haul off and hit a woman sparring and boxing, it doesn't help him. It's a lose-lose. You don't win because you knocked out a woman. So Clarissa Shields, she was talking shit about her being able to beat up a man and this and that, and her being able to hurt a man and this and that and whoop de whoop, and because she wants to fight Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman is a champion. Only lost one fight to Manny Pacquiao. He's a former champion. She talking about she can get in the ring and whoop Keith Thurman, right? So then she started talking about how she got knocked down once, and the dude who knocked her down, it was because he took the padding out of his glove. That's the only reason he was able to knock her down. So then the dude who heard that, that guy, he saw that interview, and he was like, "Oh, she full of shit." He put out the video saying this bitch is full of shit. Then he showed the video of her getting cold knocked out. He didn't even hit her hard. See, what she doesn't understand is when she fights men, men are holding back against her. She think these men are going hard. They're going crazy hard. Hell no. These men are not going hard. They'd knock you in the next week if they were trying to go full speed. Men are faster and stronger. They would knock you, they would kill you. Girl, she crazy. But because men have allowed her to think that she, you know, because again, if you're sparring, and I've been a boxing coach, so I know this. When you're sparring with somebody, you want to build their confidence. So you let them think they're doing better than they are, because confidence is everything. Because you can get in the ring with a gang of confidence and not maybe be as skilled, but your confidence can be up there and you can whoop somebody's ass. So they were letting her get her confidence up. This Russian who she got in the ring with didn't give a shit. Bitch, I'm not about that life. I'm from Russia, bitch. And got in there and knocked her fucking ass cold. Knocked her fucking ass out. Showed her, you need to shut your ass up. Just so you understand, in certain places, don't try to come in men's places and be men. This is what society is trying to do now. They're trying to flip this whole shit and trying to make men women and women men. And it ain't going to ever happen. The nature's not going to do that. Nature's not going to change you into a man just because you all of a sudden believe you a man. Nature needs to ensure life goes on. So don't give a shit about what you thinking up here. Nature needs to ensure life, and it's going to keep making men and women the same way they are. So she full of shit. That science is full of shit. I don't give a shit. You don't know that. You wasn't back in the day. Well, there were some women warriors, for sure. There were some. I'm not saying there weren't women warriors. Yeah, I'm sure some women did also do hunting. There's some women that do hunting now. But what they said were women were better hunters than men and did the hunting, while the men were the gatherers. Like a woman gonna pick up a goddamn caribou after she kill it and bring it back to the goddamn village when a caribou weighs motherfucking 300 pounds. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't no woman picking up no 300-pound caribou. Full of shit. So then the movie Lady Ballers that came out, it showed this. It clowned it so much. If you haven't seen Lady Ballers, that shit is hilarious. But y'all should see Lady Ballers. Lady Ballers was clowning just this fact right here. About men trying to be in women's spaces and women, y'all allowing this shit. But we need to stop this shit. We need to stop men against women. That needs to stop. Men and women were made to go together, to be symbiotic. And they want to turn us against each other because it helps them. It helps the ruling class rule easier. If you all separated, why the hell you think they killed Malcolm X and Fred Hampton? They killed Malcolm X and Fred Hampton not because Malcolm X was spouting racial shit. They killed Malcolm X when he started talking about bringing everybody together. When he started talking about Caucasian people and when he started doing that, Caucasian and melanin, boom. And then when Fred Hampton got up there and said, black people need some peace, white people need some peace. We need to come together. Hey. You spout your black shit all fucking day, man. Spout that black shit from the top of them rooftops. But don't you fucking go after our white people. You leave us alone. You leave us the fuck alone, man. We don't want to join your black movement. And white people, Caucasian people started saying, this is some bullshit, huh? Goddamn, they trying to put us against each other. Goddamn, nigga, you a cool motherfucker. Well, you a cool motherfucker. They were like, oh shit, nigga. Pew. They started shooting the shit out of niggas. Bringing niggas together. Oh, nigga, pew. Pew. So, ain't no coming together, nigga. They don't want that shit. So, then, real quick, the last thing. Oh, so did you see that the Pope, he called for, so AI is getting out of control, so out of control that the Pope moving along, we're in the next story. That the Pope, he called for a treaty on AI, a global treaty on AI. He called for a global treaty on AI because he said it's a risk to human survival. Gerald Jokes, appreciate you. He said, Kev, that was a sweet hook that you put her on her. Hey, that was nice. But let me tell you the story behind it. So when they were boxing, he was taking it easy on her, and she was going crazy, extra hard on him. Right? She was just trying to go all out, boom, 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 just trying to kill him, and he trying to take it easy on her because she a woman. So he go back over to the corner and he talked to his coach. He said, man, this bitch trying to fucking, she going all out. We just supposed to be sparring. Because when you spar a woman, it's supposed to be for technique, timing, technique, and shit like that. You ain't supposed to go out trying to knock nobody out. So he said, he go back to the corner. He said to his trainer, she tripping. She in here trying to go all full blast. So then the Russian trainer said, well, shit, go on. He said, stop holding back then. And so he said, okay. He went back in there and said, bow! Knocked her on her ass. And he was still holding back. That still wasn't as hard of a hook that he can throw. He didn't even throw his hip all the way into it. So she need, again. And then the fact that she thinks that she can fight a man and she's 14. She has 14 wins with only 2 knockouts. She's the champion, but you got 14 wins with only 2 knockouts. Meaning you can't even knock out a woman. And you think you're going to knock out a dude? Come on, man. But AI is about to take over the world because it has the Pope pissed. The Pope is tripping. He calling everybody together to start an AI treaty before the world goes to hell through AI. He think AI is the devil. Is he right? I don't know, niggas. Damn, AI is tripping. It's kind of crazy right now. AI is going crazy. Isn't that what in the movie? I didn't see the movie, but I know Teslas run on AI. So apparently they hacked the AI or whatever and made them all crash and all that type of shit. So people are worried about that shit, that they can hack the AI. So the Pope done got into the game. Guess he was tired of having lunches with the Decepticons. And thought that he better jump on some real jump on some real shit. The Decepticons had him tripping. The Decepticons had that nigga over there tripping. But so then he brings this out just as Tesla, they come out with a new human robot. So Elon then got a new human. Have you seen this new robot? That motherfucker move like he moves like he's human more than any other robot I've ever seen. It's called the Optimus 2. Like Optimus Prime from the Transformers. It's called the Optimus 2. And that motherfucker be moving like, oh shit, nigga. Oh, this is me? Oh, nigga, damn. Oh, shit. That nigga said, oh, nigga, what up? He started moving like he knew he was alive. Like, oh, shit, nigga. Oh. But he walked like Joe Biden, though. He got the Joe Biden shuffle. That's the only thing he walked like. They keep the nigga limited on the walk side of the game. I guess he mimicked him after Joe Biden. But, that damn robot looked like Will Smith. The Will Smith joint. iRobot. That shit look like iRobot. It's called the Optimus 2, and it's gonna cost what they say it's gonna cost. It's cheap. Actually, you can get one. It's like what is it, 10,000 or some shit like that? Maybe less than that. It's cheap. It ain't that. I think that's actually too high. It's pretty cheap. You gonna get a robot, y'all? Y'all want a robot? That a robot motherfucking looking at you while you in your sleep. You in your bed sleeping. The robot just over, just watching you and shit in the middle of the night. I was just protecting you. You look very cute when you're sleeping. You look very peaceful. You can go back to sleep now. Like, nigga, if you don't get your bitch ass, I'll be pulling all kind of wires and shit, nigga. Your robot woke up over you, watching you sleep. What would you do? What would you do? You'd be scared as shit. So then the FCC, an FCC insider, they came out and they said that when Elon bought Twitter, Joe Biden, this is probably why Joe Biden did this, but he said Joe Biden gave the green light to all federal agencies to go after him. This is a FCC. This is one of the top people at the FCC. He did an interview the other day, and he said that when Elon bought Twitter, Joe Biden gave an order. He sent out a memo to all the federal agencies to go after Elon. Did that show you how much Twitter meant to them? I'm telling you, when Elon took Twitter, this nigga took their major shit. They thought they was going to be able to use Twitter to control the world forever, for the rest of their life. And Elon came and said, gotcha, bitch. He pulled that shit from right up under him. So they said, fuck, what the fuck he do? Fuck this nigga. They sent everybody after him. They said, they sent the Department of Justice, the Federal Trade Commission, the FAA, the NLRB, which is, the NLRB is like the National Labor something board, Reliance something board. And the Fish and Game and Wildlife. He under investigation from all those agencies. Again, Department of Justice, the Federal Trade Commission, the FAA, the NLRB, and the Fish and Wildlife Game Service. Because this nigga want people to have free speech. That shows you they're trying to destroy your freedom of speech in America. That's how bad they wanted it. That was a major move that nigga pulled. Like, that was a unexpected, out of nowhere. You ever play spades and you got the big joker? That was a big joker. He holding on to that big joker for the whole time. And you like, God damn, who got you looking around the table? Somebody got the big joker. Somebody, who got the big joker? Yeah, bow! Elon pulled the big joker on these niggas, and god damn, they was pissed. Took the whole book, like, thank you, everybody. He's pulled all the books in. If you know spades, you know what that means. That's a spades reference, everybody. But so he got on him from the NLRB, the National Labor something board, because he wanted his people to wear black. Like the uniforms are black. And so he made them wear black. They got on him because he made the people wear black in their uniform. And they got on him because he only would hire Americans. He wouldn't hire illegal immigrants. So they sent an investigation for that. Nigga, how the fuck you gonna investigate me for only hiring Americans? It's a fucking shit. Then this is how much they own this nigga. They took, the FCC just denied this nigga $885 million in subsidies to Starlink. So when he gets a contract with with the government, so the government will give him money to help establish Starlink, but he has to give people free Starlink. So that's the deal, right? He's just not getting money. So the deal is, though, if the government were to implement internet in these areas where he's going to put Starlink, it would cost the government $3.5 billion. So he's like, I'll do it for $900 million. So they're like, all right, bet. So when he go get the money, they sign the contract, and he's not supposed to start doing the Starlink in those areas till 2025. So they say, well, you haven't started the Starlink yet, so we taking the money back. But in the contract, he's not even supposed to start it until 2025. But they said, fuck you, nigga. You took Twitter, we taking the money back. These niggas is crazy as fuck. So now they about to leave millions of people without no Starlink. These motherfuckers is going crazy in America. trying to take your freedom of speech. But again, you have to get on it, everybody. Your freedom of speech is one of the most important things in the world. They just talked about how no one has freedom of speech in the world. Nobody. No one else but America has freedom of speech. Not hundreds of countries in the world. Hundreds. Only America has freedom of speech. And they about to snatch that shit. And then did you hear about the little 10-year-old kid who got arrested because he was peeing? His mom was driving him and he had to pee. So mom let him out the car to pee. He gets seen by a cop. The cop arrested him. A 10-year-old kid. Arrested the 10-year-old kid for peeing outside. This is going crazy. Does anybody in here think that if a little 10-year-old, a Caucasian 10-year-old was peeing outside, he would have been arrested? He was going to pee in the car? He had to pee. They were too far away from a bathroom. The little kid had to pee. Everybody pees outside. Only in America. You damn right. A 10-year-old little melanated boy terrified him, arrested him as a 10-year-old for peeing. This is bullshit. Then they said they put him on probation. Little 10-year-old is on probation like this nigga a hard criminal. Like this nigga went and robbed 20 million at the bank. And then the getaway, he ran over a bunch of people on the sidewalk and then ran the car into a gas station and blew up the gas station. They act like he did all of that shit. This nigga got out the car, this little dude got out the car and took a piss. Took a piss. And they arrested him and put him on probation. And then said he has to do a report on Kobe Bryant. So his punishment for probation, his probationary punishment, is he has to do a report on Kobe Bryant. If y'all don't understand that you are being hunted out there by the popo because y'all don't know shit. If y'all don't, man, seriously. If you know anything about the law, or if the mother knew anything about the law, she could have smashed on him. She could have thwarted this whole thing if she'd known anything about the law. But because the officers know we don't know shit, we're going to be the victims. They're not going to go out there and push back on the Caucasian people. So I want to give y'all, check this case out right here. So this is how you get back at a judge. If you guys were to go to court and you think the judge is railroading you, meaning he's violating your constitutional rights. So the judges, when they violate your constitutional rights, they have something called absolute immunity. Absolute immunity, meaning whatever decisions a judge, issues while he's on the bench, he has complete immunity from those decisions, right? So this is where qualified immunity came from, because qualified immunity came because they couldn't give police officers the same absolute immunity that they gave the judges, so they had to call it something else. So they just called it qualified immunity, right? Excuse me. So now there's a case that breaks this down. The case, now look up this case. It's called Stump versus Sparkman. Again, Stump, like in a stump, like a tree stump, versus Sparkman. Now this case, Stump versus Sparkman, a mother, she thought her daughter, her 15-year-old daughter, she was a little nuts, right? So she wanted to sterilize her. She wanted to get her daughter sterilized. So she went and tried to get a court order to do it, right? So she applied, she put all the paperwork in the court. The judge at the time, he evaluated the daughter and said, oh yeah, she a little crazy. I don't know how he evaluated that, but he evaluated, said the daughter was a little crazy, and issued the order to sterilize a 15-year-old girl. Like, Totally cut off her ability to have kids at 15. The judge did this. So they sterilized the girl at 15. Then later went on and found out that she ain't crazy. She's perfectly sane. She's fine. And she got sterilized for no reason. So she wants to go back and get at the judge and sue the judge, right? So when that's the case Stump versus Sparkman. And so in that case, they said that the judge had absolute immunity from his decisions. He couldn't be sued from his decisions unless, this is the caveat, because this is for my status people. This is for people who are in status class. Unless the judge is not liable, unless he's acting out of jurisdiction. Unless he's acting out of jurisdiction. So what does that mean? So for you, when you change your status, you know, and you do your paperwork and all that, they don't have any more jurisdiction over you. They have no jurisdiction. There's jurisdiction comes in three forms. Jurisdiction over the person, jurisdiction over the venue, which is the place that the crime happened, and jurisdiction over the matter, whatever it was that happened. So three forms of jurisdiction: person, venue, subject matter, right? So if a court doesn't have all three of those, they need all three in order to move forward in a case, right? If they don't have all three, then the court has to stop. It can't move. Law cases that says a court cannot vest itself with jurisdiction. It must be proven, right? So what that means for you, when you change your status, or it's not, a judge doesn't only lose jurisdiction when you change your status, but I'm using this as the best example. So then once you're out of the jurisdiction and a judge still tries to smash on you, or they try to ignore your paperwork or whatever it is, they're acting out of jurisdiction. Because if they do that without proving they still have jurisdiction over you, meaning if they do that without proving that your paperwork is invalid, they've acted out of jurisdiction, and you can go back and sue them and get them. Now, that's just on the lawsuit side. State judges still have to have a bond. State judges still have to have a bond, everyone. Federal judges don't have to have a bond, but state judges still have to have insurance. So you can go back and get them for the jurisdiction, and you can go back and get them for the bond. But you have to understand these things. Again, boom. Y'all know where I'm at. We are here, y'all. We are moving. This world is moving to a different place. If y'all ain't seen that right now, this is completely different energy. Where are you going to be when this shit starts to settle? Because when the chaos settles, it's going to be more fuck shit. You think the chaos is going to bring easier times? No, it's going to bring harder times. It's going to be more police, more laws, more rules, all of this shit. And if you ain't prepared for it, you're going to get caught up in the grinder and spit out. Do you think I want to be sitting here teaching law all goddamn day? No, I'd rather be watching Star Wars. I told y'all niggas, goddamn, I'm a movie nerd. First, before anything else, I'm a movie nerd. But we need this. And there's not many people who out here who can teach you stuff like this. So I'm going to do this. But I need y'all to jump on board, because when the shit go down, I need a law army in this bitch. You understand? We need a law army. So get on over to knowyourrightsfoundation.org and sign up. Or if you want the package, your police stop law package for free, please go to realnuggets.com, order this hard copy right here, and I'm going to give you $350 worth of free shit. That's this, the Know Your Rights Manual, the Public Official Bonds book. You can get back at those judges, state judges. Remember, state judges, not federal judges. Federal employees don't have bonds. Just so I want to tell y'all, if a federal officer hurts you, they don't have bonds. They have something called FEPLI, Federal Employee Professional Liability Insurance. So FEPLI, 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 Federal Employee professional liability insurance, right? So that's how you have to get back at them. You have to go out there insurance, but you can still do that. So again, they're not bulletproof. You can smash on them. Get at these people. Let them know there is a new time, a new age coming where they're not going to be the ones in power. Let them know with their constitutional rights card, this lets them know what your rights are and what'll happen if they violate them. This lets them know they lose the shield of qualified immunity when they violate those rights. This has all of the cases that proves that right here. Start getting back at them, man. I'm telling you, we get so damn tired in police stop law class every single damn weekend watching people getting smashed on just because y'all don't know shit. This shit is getting annoying like a motherfucker because it's so simple. The shit that you can know to get out of it is so goddamn simple, but y'all don't want to just sit down for a second and learn it. Sit your goddamn ass down for a minute because I'm telling you, in the next 2 or 3 years, the system is going to smash on you. It is chaotic right now. And out of chaos comes what? Order. But the order that they're going to create, not the order you want, the order they want. So you got to get out there and smash. And remember, when you order the hard copy, if you order the hard copy before the solstice or by the solstice, which is on Thursday, I'm going to give you all of the flashcards for free. This is 5 decks of flashcards, the 2 police stop flashcards, the 2 decks of police stop flashcards, the law and government, and then also the Supreme Court police stop law cases, all right? Man, this is a movement. We're doing it. Be a part of it, or don't call us in 2 years when they start smashing on you, and then you be hitting us up like, can you come get us out of jail? Nope. Nope. I'm a trainer. I teach you how to whoop ass before the fight. Do you see a trainer ever hop into the ring with the boxer when he fighting his opponent? No. Trainer do all his work before you get in the ring. So you want to train? I'll train you before you get in the ring. Bring your ass on over and let's do this. Go to kyrf.org, sign up to know your rights as a volunteer. We're going to teach you for free, y'all. You show me somebody else who's going to teach you law for free. Show me somebody else who's going to teach you the law like this for money. Show me somebody who you can go pay to teach you the law like this. Show it to me. But we're going to do it for free. So, goddamn. Right here, make sure you get over to kyrf.org and sign up. And also, if you want the exemption cards, the cupcake exemption cards, right here, bam, you can get them at KYRF. I don't have these on Know Your Rights Foundation. I mean, on realnoggets.com. These are only on knowyourrightsfoundation.org. So please make sure you get over there and support. This is the religious exemption. This is the liability. They're going to come back with that pandeezy, y'all. They're going to make sure that we're in some type of chaos and there's some type of control. So make sure you get over there. And also, Timmy Tight Top, make sure you get back at Timmy Tight Top on the We Juice side of the game. That's OUIjuice.com. OUI Juice, and that's 5 off juice if you want the discount. And I'm about to get out of here and get back to my cleanse. I can't eat no chicken shawarma or no turkey burgers. It's a sad time for me, y'all. Please, please pray for me and say that I get through this damn time of no tasty food whatsoever. God damn, y'all vegans is crazy. I don't give a shit. How the hell y'all eat like this for the rest of your life? God damn. Fuck vegan shit. But I'm going to do it to cleanse. But goddamn, vegan lifestyle, hell no. But I'm going to get out of here and try to search through my kitchen for some actual food that'll keep me alive. And I'm going to holler at y'all next week. Thank everybody. Thank my mods. Thank everybody who hit the super chat and the Cash App. Appreciate y'all. I'm out of here. Peace.